Star Wars, by Disney and Lucasfilms Press. Read by TD18969 of the 501st Legion. Rathtars on the loose. The Millennium Falcon zoomed through the far reaches of space on an important mission. Inside the Falcon were Ray, a young scavenger, Finn, a former stormtrooper, and BB-8, a small droid with a big secret. The three new friends were flying to the Resistance base to help in the fight against the evil First Order. But their fight was cut short when a giant cargo ship appeared above them and pulled the Falcon inside. The three quickly hid as two figures climbed on board the Falcon. It was a human and a Wookiee. The pair walked through the Falcon, examining the old ship. They seemed to know every corridor and every turn and every hiding place. And in no time at all, the man and the Wookiee found Finn, Ray, and BB-8. "Where'd you get this ship?" the man asked. Ray explained that it had been left on Jakku after it had been stolen many times. "Well, Han Solo just stole back the Millennium Falcon for good," the man said. Ray couldn't believe her ears. Han Solo? The Han Solo? Han had been a general in the Rebel Alliance. He and Chewbacca, the Wookiee, had helped Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, and the Rebels win the war against the evil Galactic Empire. They were heroes. But Han was no longer a Rebel general, and he wasn't part of the new Resistance. He just wanted Ray, Finn, and their droid off his ship. "No," Ray pleaded. "We have to get BB-8 to the Resistance base. He has information about Luke Skywalker." Luke had been missing for years. But before Han could ask Ray anything more, there was a loud, metallic ka-chunk. Han ordered everyone to hide in the cargo bay while he and Chewie investigated. Two dangerous gangs, the Gawavian Death Gang and the Kanji Club Gang, had worked together to enter Han's cargo ship. Han owed money to both gangs, and they were there to collect. It was a standoff, with Han and Chewie caught between the two deadly enemies. Han tried to talk his way out of a fight. "Guys, you're all going to get what I promised. Have I ever not delivered before?" "Twice," one of the gang leaders replied. Ray and Finn could hear everything from their hiding place. They knew they had to help. "If we close the blast doors in that corridor, we can trap both gangs," Ray said. Quickly, Ray tried to rewire the door controls, but instead of closing the blast doors, she accidentally opened the doors to Han's cargo crates. The lights flickered as a terrifying growl came from the open crates. Out slithered three Rathtars, large creatures that looked like octopuses but crawled on land instead of underwater. The Rathtars attacked the gang members, giving Han and Chewie a chance to escape. They fought their way past many of the angry thugs. Han and Chewie wouldn't let anything or anyone stand in the way of their getting back to the Falcon. Ray and Finn tried to get back to the Falcon too, but one of the Rathtars grabbed Finn and carried him off. Ray chased the beast through the cargo ship until she reached the control panel. Ray quickly flipped a few switches and a large blast door closed directly on top of the creature. Finn was free. As the battle raged on, Han and Chewie were getting closer and closer to the Falcon. But as they made their way towards the ship, Chewie got hit in the shoulder. Han quickly grabbed Chewie's bowcaster and fired at the oncoming gang members. It worked! Han held them off long enough for everyone to get on board the Falcon. Han slid into the pilot seat as Finn helped Chewbacca to the medical bay. With Chewie hurt, Han would need someone to be his co-pilot, and Ray quickly hopped into Chewie's seat. "We're going to jump to light speed," Han said. "From inside the hangar? Is that even possible?" Ray asked. "I never asked that question until after I've done it," was Han's only reply. Han and Ray worked together to get the ship ready for light speed. Come on, baby, don't let me down, Han said, and then started the engines. Nothing happened. Ray figured out what was wrong right away and hit one more switch. Compressor, she explained matter-of-factly. Han tried the hyperdrive again, and the Falcon blasted away from the massive cargo ship. There was no way the gangs would catch them now. As the Falcon flew through space, the group began to talk. Ray and Finn explained that BB-8 contained vital information that could help the Resistance and stop the First Order once and for all. Han and Chewie agreed to fly them all to their destination. It felt right to the Falcon to be once again fighting an evil that threatened the galaxy. Together, they might even be able to defeat it.